We'd all gone for spring break and everyone was joking like, see you next summer, see you next year. But that was when we saw each other. So it was really sort of like weird to think those jokes became reality.
It'd just be a weird feeling to like look at all my classmates and be doing work and then just be able to shut the computer and walk into like my living room. And it's just like these two worlds that are just like so close, but like usually so separate.
When we first started school, we started as distance learners, and that was kind of sad because I always looked forward to like talking and meeting classmates, teachers in person on the first day of school. But then we switched to hybrid, so it was like 1 week at home, 1 week at school. But now we are in-person learners full time.
It's sort of like a revitalizing environment to be back in school and to meet so many people. So I've made stronger connections, I think, than I might have normally, because we sort of felt like, this is what we have, so we're going to make the most of it. And I think I've never really been in a class that's so closely knit.
You just really grow a deeper appreciation for everybody, and for all the resources that you have at school.
I think it was really funny because no one knew each other's height unless we had met each other last year. So I'm 5'7" or 5'8", and so I went back and people were like, wow, Anna, you're so tall. Like, I didn't expect you to be that tall. And I was like, wow, I wasn't expecting for you to be this short, or I wasn't expecting for you to be this tall.
I've always loved school, but after the pandemic, I sort of questioned my motivation concerning school, because I think a lot of it was trying to get straight A's rather than actually enjoying the work. But during the pandemic, I certainly had a lot of time to reflect. So I was able to think about why I want to always go the extra mile, and I've learned that I really enjoy it.
I think that this pandemic has helped us all learn and grow. Just with change, I was never the best with learning how to deal with change, but I think that this experience has been really good. I think I've gotten closer to a lot of my friends and my family.
Yeah, and I've learned as a student to not take much for granted, and just to kind of soak up the moment.
I learned that I can adjust to change pretty well, and I have a pretty positive outlook on things, which made the experience easier for me.
I've learned that I really benefit from having a bit of order and a bit of like a schedule.
I think I learned that I really like hands-on learning and actually being in the environment while I'm learning. I think it's very hard to be learning from home because this is the space that I get to relax, and this is the space I get to just have fun. And so when I'm doing school in this space, it's just a completely different experience.
This year sort of made me realize like how to be okay in the midst of all of this craziness and uncertainty. So I think like a little bit of inner strength has formed, and it's really nice to know that I'm going to have that going into high school.
I am a little bit nervous, and I still feel like an 8th grader, and I think that this is how it is every year. When I first start high school, I will still feel like an 8th grader.
I'm a little nervous, I guess, because I've never experienced it before. Like, just I was nervous to come into middle school, but I think it will be a fun experience.
I'm feeling good. Yeah, I'm feeling really prepared. I think I've learned a lot this year, and kept up with everything in school.
I think that academically we're pretty prepared. I can't believe we're actually going to high school. Like, the years flew by really fast.
Honestly, I'm just excited.